I need the ball in my hands right now. Cook season. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Too easy. KB Entertainments. Hold up. They thought I was done. Game on me. Oh yeah. Ankles. Okay. Oh yeah. Game. Get off the court. Trash. Hey. Don't come on my court again. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to get it. It's time to help y'all boys out. Man, there's so many people looking for the best layup package after patch 4. But I got the top 3 in the patch 4, man. I got y'all, man. The list have changed just a little bit. It didn't change too much, but it changed a little bit. But I got y'all. Now listen. Man, the top 3. Now before we dive into it, go ahead and like, subscribe, hey, hit that notification button. And it's time. Now, the third best layup package in the game. Yes, it is here. Yes, it is at number 3. Yes, I'm hovering over it. And that is Steph Curry. The Steph Curry layup package. It's surprising it hit number 3. Now, a lot of people really wasn't using it in the beginning of the game. For some reason, they just wasn't using it. Like, I don't know about Steph Curry's layup package. I just feel like it's going to miss because 2K18, it wasn't that great. But in 2K19, let me tell you, if you master teardrops, I'm going to tell you that Steph Curry layup package, so it's going to make sure you're right. I'm going to give y'all more detail about it and what archetype should use it. Now, the next layup package is George Grover's. Yes, George Grover's was at number 2. Is at the number 2 spot for a reason. Now, George Grover is at number 2 because simple that every position in the game can use it. A point guard, 2 guard, small forward, power forward, and centers can use this layup package. And if you are a big man, hey, I got y'all. A big man, I got some love for y'all, man. If you're a big man, I recommend you using George Grover's layup package because it hands down will get the job done for you, especially if you're a big man, because I know it's tough in layups as a big man. It really is. Now, the number 1. At the number 1 spot, it still holds the number 1 spot. Now, Russell Westbrook layup package, I always said to get the job done. Now, like I said, it's 3 parts of layup package. It's 3 parts. You gotta know these things, man. You got the Euro stuff, the teardrops, and you got mild contested layups. Now, Westbrook excel at every single one of them, and that's the reason why he's number 1. Of course, in this list, certain layups are really good at doing certain things. Now, I told y'all I'm gonna give y'all more detail about layups. I promise y'all I'll give y'all some tips. I got y'all. I'm gonna make sure y'all right. I'm gonna make sure y'all go on crazy on them layups. Now, the first layup pack we about to talk about, I want to give y'all more detail about is Steph Curry. Steph Curry layup package, I always said it gets the job done, but you really gotta be really good. You gotta be really good at 2 things using the Steph Curry layup package: teardrops and dribbling to the rack and getting to the lanes. Now, this is really good for like a shot creator, playmaker, pure shot creator, and maybe a slasher shot creator. The Steph Curry layup package will get the job done for you. If you got relentless finish or Hall of Fame, if you got relentless finish or Hall of Fame, or even gold, you're gonna be going crazy when that teardrop. You're gonna be going crazy in that year stuff. Now, if you're in a small forward position, you're a slasher shot creator or a shot creator slasher, it don't matter which one you with. The Steph Curry layup package, if you got the teardrop maxed out, and then you got your relentless finisher maxed out, man, and you're playing pro-am, Steph Curry layup package will get the job done, especially if you're doing Euro steps. Now, the Euro step, it can be very effective or it can be very trash, especially depending on who is using it, because they may do it at the wrong situation. Now, reason why Steph Curry layup package is really good in pro-am, because it draws a lot of fouls, and especially if you're a player like me that usually get a lot of greens in the layups, it's perfect. You may get a lot of and one plays, you may get fouled and your dude just play through it and you still get a shot because of that long Euro step. I mean, it's not really too long, but it may be one of the longest in the game. So it definitely probably one of the longest. Because of that, it gets fouls though. But we all know them Euro steps. This is the reason why Euro steps can sell you. Because people can get blocks on Euro steps before you even go up. It's trash. We know it's trash. 2K, I don't know why they got it. It's trash. Why is that in the game? We don't know at all. I cannot tell you why you get blocked before you even go up, because that is trash. That's all we can say about that. Now the next thing we can talk about. Now, George Groveman. I want to give more detail about George Groveman. I told y'all I was going to give y'all more detail. Now, I already said that this can be used at any build. Really. It's simple. It do not excel at the Euro step and teardrop. It's just really good at hitting mild contested layups, and it got a easy, simple release. And because it don't do nothing crazy, it don't do nothing wild, it makes it very easy if you're trying to learn how to get greens, especially if you're a beginner. I recommend you using George Groveman because it's not too crazy, it's not too wild, it don't do nothing too crazy. Like I said, like I keep saying, I just want to put that in your head. I just want to get it sticked in your head. Like George Groveman layup is just simple. If you can't use it, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. Like, it's really good for shot creators. It's really good for playmakers. It's really good for slashers. It's really good for post players, like post shot creators and pure posts. It's really good. Rebounder post players. Like, it gets the job done. It absolutely gets the job done. Now, Russell Westbrook. Yes, we talking about Russell Westbrook layup package. And now, I have it listed at number 1. The reason why I got it listed number 1, like I said before, it really excel at all 3 of those categories: mild layups and Euro steps and teardrops. It really do, and it got a really good release. It really do. But some people like, oh man, I'm having a problem with Russell Westbrook layup package. Now let me go into it. If you having problems with layups, now they have did a lot of buffs and nerfs. Layups, they really don't be affected at all, but defense, that's where they changed. Now they made it so it's more effective if you playing good defense. So if you got a good contest on a layup and that person don't really got like a good release on that layup, you probably have a high chance of missing it. Really got a high chance. And especially if you don't really got gold or Hall of Fame, you may have even a higher chance of missing. So especially if you got silver relentless finishing, you just gotta make sure your timing is right. If your timing is right, you're okay. Make sure you're doing layups at the right time. Like, if you dribble a lot, you probably want to use Steph Curry. If you dribble a lot, you probably want to use Westbrook. There's only 2 layup packers if I was a player that dribble a lot. Of course I'm a player that dribble a lot. But so those are only 2 layup packers I would be using in the game. I'm telling y'all, man. Make sure you got them boost on your layups. Cause man, them layups be selling you. I understand what them layups be doing. They be doing some trash moments. They be doing some trash stuff. We know this. But them layups, if you have them boost in there, it'll help you out a lot. So I'm telling y'all, man, make sure you got the boost on. I don't know how many times I can say it. Make sure you got them boost on doing layups. It's going to make you hit more layups. I am telling y'all. But, about to wrap it up here, man. I told y'all I was going to give y'all more details. Now, just before we wrap it up, I got some things I want to say. Now, Westbrook layup package, I recommend shot creators, pure shot creators, shot creators slashers, and slasher shot creators to use this layup package. Steph Curry layup package, I only recommend people with high dribbles and shot creator builds and slashers that's on a small forward. A small forward that definitely can handle That Steph Curry, man. You can handle that. You can handle that. I know y'all can. Y'all got this. Y'all got this, man. I have a lot of people testing stuff out, man. They said everything was good, man. They said it was great. You got this. And George Groban's every layer pack, every archetype you can use it. It's just very simple. It's okay to get the job done. It's really like a toss up from 2 to 3. So just to keep that in mind. But y'all know what time it is, man. I told y'all we'll give y'all some hope. Like, subscribe, hey, hit that notification button. And it's time